What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to this pickup video. Last week we had a very short video. This week we're gonna go into overtime. So grab something to drink, grab some chips. Oh God, I got like 3 boxes of stuff to go through. $35 for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the 360. Bro, listen. If I could get $35 for Black Ops 2, I would definitely buy a lot of those games, right? I literally picked one up yesterday for $1, which leads into the nice little transition here. Let's go back to the game room and see what I bought. Woo! All right, some quick Goodwill pickups. I got Drop Mix. I did a video on this before. This thing is awesome. If you find these, I think I found one for like $3 or $4, and they sell on eBay for like $50. So make sure that if you see these, make sure you grab them. Basically, you play cards, and they're RFID, so or whatever, radio frequency cards or whatever, and they play music, and it's really cool. But like I said, I did a video. I'll leave a link to that down below. My daughter loves this thing, so I'm glad to find another one. Jeopardy from 1986, complete impulse buy, but it was only $3. It is complete, which is crazy. Like the money is still attached to the stack, so it's like never been used. Quick flipper right here, Nitpicker's Guide for Star Trek Next Generation Trekkers, and it's basically an audio book or whatever about Star Trek. This is part 2. It was a $2 pickup, like 13 bucks. And then the star of the show, Bud Light, Real Men of Genius. While Bud Light is losing tons and tons of money, I will be making money off of Bud Light, because this CD set goes for about 30 bucks, with some really insane people having this listed on eBay for $100 and something, $170, $180. I don't think we're gonna get that because the last one sold for 34, but yeah, that will be an awesome, awesome flip. What do we got here? We got Mr. Tuxedo Shop Tux Renter. Remember all those? Here's to you, Mr. Supermarket Free Sample Guy. Real Man of Genius. Anyway, we're gonna sell the shit out of that. So yeah, I was playing hooky from work. I had range on Monday, then I was off Tuesday, then I had range on Wednesday, then I was off on Thursday, and then of course I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So basically we were putting around to all the thrift stores, and I go to the Goodwill. I haven't been to this Goodwill in a while. It's in Gahanna, Ohio, and okay, so the DVDs are in the back, right? And you have to walk past the clothes and the toys and the electronics and the housewares, right? So I always walk past the electronics because in my mind, I'm gonna find a GameCube, one of those Panasonic Qs sitting on the shelf for like $9.99 because they're gonna think it's a CD player or something like an iHome or something, right? So I always walk past there. Oh God. And we're back. So I always walk past the electronics section because I think I'm gonna find something like that cool, right? There was like literally nothing on their shelf. But I went over to the movie section. They didn't have anything really good games or anything like that. But I did see that they had Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. Oh, I haven't seen this movie in years. And I used to watch this when we go to my grandparents' house, like in like the late 80s and the 90s, and watch HBO after they go to bed. This is one of those movies, man. There's explosions. Big John Studd, the wrestler, is in this movie. And yeah, they uncover like a drug crime syndicate, you know. And yeah, Mickey Rourke, Don Johnson, classic. So we're gonna watch that. We'll probably add that to the collection. It was $2. And then I saw this, I was like, hells yeah. Captain America 1, which is just called Captain America, and Captain America 2, Death Too Soon. Now this is the Captain America that came out and was playing on TVs when I was a kid, because this came out in 1979, and you can see how awesome the special effects and the costume look. But that motorcycle is pretty dope, right? Like, look at that helmet. It's like literally, instead of Captain America's skull cap with the wings, it is literally a helmet with the wings. But anyway, I had this on Blu-ray a while back, like a year and a half ago, and I sold it. So I'm very lucky to find the dual feature DVD, right? So we'll throw that in the collection. And the guy came out with the cart, and I glanced over. I didn't see any games or anything. baskets and crap, right? So I was like, well, he was over in the house. I'm gonna go walk past the houseware, and I see this awesome bag for $7. So we got a Sony Walkman Mega Bass. All right. Now the radio works, and the cassette player actually didn't work. So I took it apart, and the belt was like melted on, so it was like broken. So I'm gonna order a new belt, and that should work. This is in very, very nice condition. So yeah, very awesome to have a Sony Walkman. These things are like $50 on eBay. Can you believe that? So getting a $12 belt is investing in our investment. And then an RCA personal compact disc player. Absolutely love this, man. This is like the one I had when I was a kid for sure. And it has like the anti-skip and the bass boost. Oh, we gotta turn that bass boost on. What are we doing? But yeah, and then it came with 2 sets of headphones. So this works. I tested it, popped in my Outcast. The radio works on this. We're getting a belt, and yeah. So that was the first Goodwill, and feeling pretty good after those pickups. Stopped by Volunteers of America. We grabbed this guy. This will be on the Toy Freaks. But it's a Lego Ninjago alarm clock for like a kid's room. I've never found one of these in the wild with the actual accessory. But you press down on the thing and it lights up. You know, it's just an alarm clock. But $4. These things go. I think one sold for like $40, but I think that was a little high. I think about 25 is where these should be at. Add a little bit more for the accessory. So we may leave that there for a while. Go over to the other Goodwill. There's like 3 or 4 Goodwills here in Newark. And yeah, we've got some really cool stuff. Hold on, let me organize these a little bit. Now, I always bitch and complain that I never find good VHS tapes out there, and everybody else gets like all these horror movies and stuff. I actually found some decent stuff. We got Aria. These were $1, by the way. So yeah, very, very interesting. I haven't watched that one yet. And then here we go, Raquel Welch, The Legend of Walks Far Woman. Now, there was a time when they would let white people play any race and nationality, and now we're lucky if we even get to play white people. But the pendulum is always swinging, so my hopes are up. I'll get to play Kanye West in the documentary, which would be great. And then we have Sisters of Death. Again, I never find these types of films out there ever. It's all like late 80s, 90s buddy comedies and action movies. You know, I never even find horror movies. I saw Ginger Lynn was in this movie, because, you know, she's like that porn star. And I was like, Vice Academy Part 2, we're definitely watching this. By the way, I threw this in just to watch it, little smut-o-vision, and it is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. They literally are in the film like that the entire time. They're just walking around in lingerie. It's the dumbest thing. This is awesome. Tomb Raider 2, what's this called? The official video hint guide. I have never seen one of these before in my life, but what's funny about eBay is somebody has one of these listed for $110, and then there's a bunch of people that have them listed for about $50, but if you go into sold listings, the last one sold at auction for like $10. So go figure, eBay. I popped this in just to listen to it, and the guy is so bored. He's like, after you jump across the pit, turn left, look up, jump and grab the ledge. It's so boring to listen to. I had to turn it off. But as a massive Tomb Raider fan, I'm definitely going to think about keeping that. And then the best movie in the bunch, man, Andy Sedaris. If you guys know who Andy Sedaris is, OSW Reviews just did Hard Ticket to Hawaii, and now these videos are like getting really expensive. But this is Picasso Trigger, and what Andy Sedaris did is he made like 12 of these movies, and they're all like set in Hawaii, and they use the same cast members, and like the guy may be the cop in one movie, but like the main bad guy in the next movie, you know. And it's explosions, it's guns, swords, and big-breasted chicks, man. Giant wabos. Like, look at this cover art. She's got a gun, she's got a sword, ninja guy, chick with a sword, guy with a gun. Boom. What else do you need? Like that's like the perfect movie. I don't need deep character backstories. I don't need plot twists. I need a dude in a helicopter shooting a bazooka at a dude on a motorcycle. That's what I want to see. That's what you get with these films. So these Anthony Sedaris films are actually pretty valuable in the VHS landscape. But when I saw this, I was like, it says AnthonySedaris.com, so it has to be a modern one. New digital remaster director's cut collector's edition. I looked on the website. Obviously, they don't sell VHS anymore. You can get all the Blu-rays, which is cool. But I did not see one of these on eBay, so I'm going to hold on to this for a while because if somebody does a review on it, the price will probably go up. And I thought it was a pretty cool movie. I did watch that one, and it's just hilariousness to be had. Here's the example, right? The hot chicks are on the boat. They wake up, the other chick throws the one chick that's laying in bed her clothes, like, oh, get up, we gotta go to work. And then she goes into the shower, cue sexy jazz music, put them on the glass, soap them up, right? And then in the next scene, they jump into the ocean to go spearfishing. So that shower scene was only there. you know what I'm saying? Like, so, hey, Andy Sedaris Films, go out and check them out. Buy them, because they're awesome. And watch that OSW review. All right, so Newark also has two St. Vincent de Paul's. And all these stores, like I never put it together in my head. All these stores are like within like a couple miles of each other. So if I plan a track right, I can hit all of these in no time at all. But the last time I went there, they had like 2 tubs of like DVDs and VHS. They were all just kind of mixed together. I go this last time and they had like an entire room. I'll put a picture like right here. It was crazy. CDs, boxes of stuff. So I go digging through boxes. DVDs were $1. CDs were 2 for $1. VHS tapes and music cassette tapes were 25 cents. Is this drooping? What are we doing? My other tripod broke. So VHS tapes, man. Jean-Claude Van Damme. These are the types of movies that I want in my collection. Double Impact. I used to rent this movie all the time. And it's like, Jean-Claude Van Damme plays those 2 characters, and it's like, oh, when you're a kid, you're like, how are they both on the screen at the same time? Is there like a mirror angle thing going, like what's going on? Is there painted glass? And it's not till later you realize that there's an actor that looks like Van Damme and he's standing with the camera behind him, so it looks like Van Damme is standing there while you're looking at the real, anyway. You guys know how it works. I just figured this out like 2 days ago. But anyway, Double Impact Van Damme. Still on the lookout for Bloodsport. That's the one I want. I love that movie so much. Just to kind of even the stack out here, we got Emilio Estevez, Mick Jagger, Anthony Hopkins, Free Jack. I have not seen that movie in probably 25, 30 years. Again, probably watched it on HBO and I have not seen it since. So looking forward to watching that, and then I'll throw this up on eBay for like $5. Again, these are 25 cents. Then we picked up, I saw this, man. U.S. News video behind the scenes of the Allied airstrike on Iraq, Operation Desert Storm. Nothing makes me go from 6 to midnight faster than watching Apache helicopters take out Saddam Hussein's tanks. Boom! Crazy town. They had boxes, right? Boxes behind boxes. And it said, don't remove boxes from the shelf. But I'm not going to listen to that. Dude, this is crazy. It's like slowly working its way down. All right. Oh my God, I gotta go to Five Below and get another one of those bendable tripods. But yeah, in one of the boxes behind, this was pretty cool. Disney Afternoon, Goof Troop, banding together. I like Goof Troop, when I was a kid, but I'm probably not gonna keep this one. I'll probably watch it and then throw it up on the old eBay store. And these right here, man, these were probably my favorite finds of the day. You guys know how I feel about Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous, right? Darkwing Duck, his favorite adventures, comic book capers, and Birth of Negaduck. How about that? So these are going up on the VHS shelf by the, what else we got there? By the X-Men and DuckTales. So that'll go up on the shelf, which is cool. Looking through their audio cassettes, Rob Bass, the incredible bass. And this one's going up on the eBay store for sure. Debbie Gibson, Electric Youth. I figured it had to be worth more than 25 cents. So yeah, that would be an eBay flip. Gonna help pay for things here. And then I got this for me. This is totally for me. I love Blade Runner. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. This is the director's cut of the original cut of the futuristic adventure with Harrison Ford. Do you guys remember when DVD cases had this little clip thing on the side? That is old school. I can't believe that. That's probably been sitting in there for years and it hasn't been smushed, crushed, ripped, anything. So a very nice copy of Blade Runner. I'll watch this, watch the special features, and then put it in my DVD box. But this one used to be more of a seller. It's not. It's a Cocoon, but it does have the slip cover. You know, these used to be like 15, 20 bucks. Now they're like 7 or 8. But for 25 cents, definitely profit to be made there. That, oh my gosh. That was our St. Vincent de Paul. What did we spend here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 2. So we spent $4 and got all of that. Can you believe that? Incredible. All right, we gotta get a handle on this tripod thing. Monday, like I said, I was at Range. There's a Cashland Advanced Pawn Shop down there. And I was like, well, we'll get out of Range a little early. I'll shoot over there, see what they got. They had a stack of Xbox 360 games that were all like $10 and up. And I'm like, come on. But on the side, they had a stack of games that were only $1. I just bought all 4 of them. So for $1, we got Skyrim. Now, these cases, you can probably tell, they're kind of dingy. So those will need to be cleaned. I'm sure some of these discs will need to be resurfaced, but Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, Call of Duty Ghosts with both discs. And yeah, the case is kind of foobarred right there. Sims 3 Pets. This game used to go for a little bit. It's now like, you know, like an $8 game or something. Case will need to be replaced on that one. And then the last one was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And then on the inside, there was also a copy of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So got double disc there. And like I said, they were $1 a piece, so $4 plus tax. And we got 5 games to flip. So I'm at Range on Monday, and one of our third shift guys comes up to me and says, hey, we have like a box of Wii games and stuff. Is that something that you would want? Because their Wii, I guess, broke. They don't want to mess with it. Kids are older, I guess. Don't really care. And they were just going to donate them to Goodwill. He's like, do you want them? I'm like, bro, who are you talking to? Yes, please. So he brings them, and there's 60 games. And we got a bag of batteries, you know, those rechargeable batteries. This comes in handy right here, this HDMI converter. So that's really good. You can plug any. I might hook my PS2 up to that. And then, you know, we got a little thing of controllers. There's 2 Motion Plus controllers, regular controller with the adapter there. But really the cool thing here is this awesome Nintendo Club little controller holder bag thing. I don't even know what this is called, but this is actually pretty sweet. So that is definitely a winner. And then on top of the box, when he brought it out of his trunk, I saw this naked baby, and I was like, is that one of those cake mama or babysitting mama things? And sure as hell, man, it's got a little slot back there. You put the controller in there and you do whatever with it. Looks like it's seen better days, though. It's a little rough. But, you know, his kids were, gosh, when I started working there, they were probably 3 or 4. So, God, they're 16, 17. I'm probably graduating high school, you know. But, yeah, I'm going to try and clean this up. I've got some stain remover that I used on that PlayStation 1 miniature bag, that PSONE bag. So hopefully that will work to get some of this off of there. This is something that my daughter would totally play. I don't know if this baby's supposed to be naked. I don't know if they're supposed to be, you have like a diaper or some Oshkosh Bagosh or something. I don't know, but those are the cool things that were sort of in there. Let's jump into the game. So I told my daughter, I said, we'll go through this stuff later when we're done with the video, kind of keep what we want to keep. Everything else we'll kind of put aside, kind of figure out what, he said I could have them for free, but in reality, I'm gonna figure out a fair kind of deal here and give him some money. If not, sell some of this stuff and then give him the money from the sale. But I'm keeping this because I love goofy little things in the box. And I keep saying the Wii U draw pad, but it's not a Wii U. It's the U draw pad for the Wii. This thing is complete. It's got like, there's a little thing that goes over the screen, you know, like a film that you pull off, like a screen protector. It's got the box in there, the game, everything. So we're definitely gonna put that in my collection. And I have a draw pad, but it doesn't have the box. So I'm gonna find that draw pad. I'm probably gonna flip it. But first stack of games, everybody's favorite game, gotta have this one, Julian Michaels Fitness Ultimatum 2009. She's kind of a babe back in the day, wasn't she? This is definitely something that my daughter would sing it. That's something that she and her friends would play. Guitar Hero 5, that's a good one. Legends of Rock. Warriors of Rock. And then for whatever reason, well, because he had girls, he has 4 girls. I'd kill myself if I had 4 girls. He's a good man. All of these Just Dance games. We've got Just Dance, Disney Party, 2 copies of Just Dance 2, 3, 4, 14, 14, Kids 14, Just Dance 15, 17, and 18. Now, while it's like, okay, well, they probably got one every year, but could you imagine all the stomping and laughing and giggling that 4 girls? Oh my God. Anyway, my daughter has already honed in on a bunch of those that she is going to pick out. All right, the next stack is Defendin' the Penguin. I don't know, it's a Crave title. Is it a shooter? Now it looks like some type of exploratory game. I don't know. I wish that was a shooter. That'd be awesome. Wii Ski. I used to play this when we first got our Wii like years ago. You can hook up the Fitness Plus board and like use it as a snowboard, and it's actually really fun. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Looney Tunes Acme Arsenal, Happy Feet 2, Chicken Shoot, Disney Universe. I don't know what game this is. Suit up with 45 costumes and upgraded tools. Yeah, I'm not sure what type of game that is. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? The answer is no. So I don't need the game because I already know. I've never seen this game before. I thought it was actually kind of rare, but it's not. Aliens in the Attic. Was it a movie, or I'm sure it was a movie. TV show or something. I've never even heard of this. Never heard of it. It's just crazy. 2 copies of Carnival games. One of them is complete. The other one is missing the disc. So it's case and manual only. Minute to Win It. Phineas and Ferb Quest for Cool Stuff. That's a great name. M&M's Kart Racing. Oh wait, there might be another game in there. Wait a minute. Oh, Babysitting Mama. Let me put that over there. Complete. Stupid Tom Brady and his good looks. Backyard Football. I'm getting rid of that one just on principle. Cabela's Big Game Hunter. Cabela's game. Okay. So next year I'm doing games in franchises I've never beaten or ever, never played or never beaten a game in that franchise. I've never played or beaten a Cabela's game ever. Madden 10. Wii Music. Again, that is a game that my daughter would play. 2 copies of Turbo Super Stunt Squad. Dora's Big Birthday Adventure. It feels light. No manual, but it's in there. Michael Jackson exclusive. This used to be an expensive game. Exclusive bonus track, Another Part of Me. I don't know if that makes it more expensive or not. There was a version that came with like a glove. We got Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams collection. Hello Kitty Seasons, another zoo game. So yeah, one more stack to go. All right, last stack here. I know I don't have this one. Namco Museum Remix. That's awesome. We have Cooking Mama. Which one are we missing here? Babysitting Mama. And then we have another Cooking Mama. So there are 2 Cooking Mamas. There's Cooking Mama World Kitchen. It's gonna be paranoid. Babysitting Mama. And this goes right there. Boom. We got the Crudes. I would say the Grudes. Again, like that Hello Kitty game, it's valuable on the Wii U, not so much on the Wii. But we might give this one a try just to see what's up. Lego Indiana Jones. I do love Lego games. Play one a year or so, maybe. Try 2. They're easy. They're short. Kind of fun to play. Wheel of Fortune, which is actually a pretty fun game. I played through that last year. My daughter and I. And you can unlock like all the little pieces of the pie there and all the prizes and all the extra sets. AMF Pin Busters. And then 2 copies of Game Party 3. Game Party. And a copy of Wii Play. This game fluctuates so much. Sometimes this game will be like $3. And then sometimes it jumps up to 15. I don't know. Maybe that's a Christmas thing. But okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The final 5. Super Mario Galaxy. I hardly ever see this regular version. I always see the Nintendo Select version. But when I opened it up, it was Mario Galaxy 2. So I don't know how we're going to address that, but it's there. Smash Brothers Brawl. I do not like Smash Brothers. I'm not a big fan of Smash Brothers, but I get it. Some of you guys love it. This is because I haven't put enough time into it, right? I never tried to get good at it. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Good game. Really good game. I played through this a couple of years ago. Had a really great time. It's super... Looks really, really good. Wii Sports Resort. Super fun. Nintendo just has a way of taking their like tech demos and making it like the best game on the console. You know what I mean? Like, here's a game that's supposed to just show you what the console does, and it's like the best, right? Like Mario World, Mario 64, Pilot Wings, Wii Sports Resort, and then last but not least is Mario Kart. I did not go through and check the condition of these games. I'm gonna guess that most of them need to be resurfaced or cleaned or something, but yeah, man, that is 60 free Wii games. Unbelievable. All right, so that's gonna do it for the pickups. Let's give a game recommendation, man. May's winding down, so I'm trying to fit in the last of the Super Nintendo games before July 1st, so I can switch over to Sega Genesis and start playing these little guys right here. But last weekend, I played through Demon's Crest. Now, while Demon's Crest is a good game, don't get me wrong, it looks great, plays pretty well. Where it really lacks is explaining to you what you're supposed to do, right? Like, I think the game doesn't know what it wants to be. All right, it's definitely playable. It's a top tier game, you know, all that stuff. But you kind of go through the tutorial kind of area where there's the dragon, then you go outside. There's a Phalanx, and you get the first stone or whatever, the first crest, and then it just kind of says there's 4 places to go somewhere, do something. And what's frustrating is you'll try and find your way through these areas, you know, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you'll go the wrong way and you're not equipped to fight a boss. So then you die and you don't know where you're supposed to go. Like, there should be like a clue, like, hey, go over to the village and find green guy, right? That'll give you some direction. It absolutely doesn't do that. You collect gold for spells. During my playthrough, I never went to the shop. I never bought a spell. I just continued. I upgraded. I just kept making progress. I kept adding to my health bar, finding stuff, but I did it that way. So instead of buying the spell, like, it makes the money useless. It makes the shops useless. And then to get 100% and to get the real final boss, you have to get every single item in the game. And there's a mini game where you pay like 20 gold and you have to like smash your head against the wall and get like 25 of these skulls that are poking out of this like whack-a-mole type game. It is impossible. So the idea that a mini game stops you from getting 100% in the game and seeing the real final ending is sort of a downer. Sonic the Hedgehog does that. It's why I like Sonic as a character, but I don't like Sonic the Hedgehog games that much, because your fate is decided on a mini game. So get good at the mini games. Why do we need the levels? You know what I mean? They don't let you really practice them, and you might get one shot at it. You know, Nier Automata, I just played through that game this year. There's one end, use 26 endings, and one of the endings you get one shot at. And it's like, I'm not putting another 100 hours into this. So I'm not gonna sit there and literally beat my head against the wall to try and smash these skulls for this one. And it was a last heart container. It wasn't like a magic item or something. It was just my last health upgrade. So we got the second, I guess there's like 3 endings. We got the middle ending, which is like the normal ending. But I wanted this game to be an A++ game, man. It's one of the games that started my channel. Demon's Crest is the first game that I featured in a pickups video. And it's a very special game in my collection. But I still gave it, I think, like a B+ or an A-. It's still a top tier game, as this is sliding down. It's driving me nuts, man. Donate to my Patreon so I can get another tripod. But I was just a little, I wanted it to be here in this level, and it's like in this level. You know what I mean? So I was just a little disappointed. So if you ever played Demon's Crest, leave a comment down below. Guys, Sorry for the long video today. So I was gonna say sorry for the long one, but I know some of you guys. I know some of you guys out there. But no, sorry for the long video. What did you think of this video? Make sure you leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro. God damn it, CM Retro gaming goodness, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one.